Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be carrying on with our Baldur's Gate 3 Gloom Stalker playthrough. So, yeah, we are now in the Druid's Grove proper, where all the Druids hang out. We've got to go and see Korga, who's the new head of the Druid's Grove. We'll go up and do all this stuff as well, but maybe we should go and do that and kind of get that progressing. But, Autumn Crocus, that's something I can pick up. Feels like it. Okay. Just going to talk to Verlo. He's greeting us.
Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here! Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Go on then, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Are we going to lie about it or be honest? Let's give an exact description, as we've got that option.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Yeah, it was brass. Yep, brass dragon.
Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Well, yeah, I think we can assume they did. I think they mentioned him.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Hold your tongue.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Be careful. Goblins aren't known for the mercy.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Who's this bear he was talking
Just
to?
a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
We talk to him again? Is it different?
Come on. All the druids can understand me. You can. Why can't the man with the pen? I traveled a long way.
The man nods thoughtfully and adds another dismembered limb to his scale.
Alright, let's talk to Verlo.
Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend.
Okay, we can't say anything about the bear, apparently. Can we trade with him? We can. He's got some stuff, actually. What's this ring? When you heal a creature, you gain a 1d4 bonus to attack and saving throws for 2 turns. Not bad. Thinking of someone like Shadowheart there. I mean, we can afford it. There's pig's head for us, camp supplies. I've got some thieves' tools. Yeah, why not? Offset it a little bit. I keep the do I keep the hammer? It might be a useful tool, but then I don't know. I don't know if it is. I'll get rid of those. Probably don't need 3 ropes, do we? Alright, let's just match that up. Bit of cash. There we go. Alright, so let's give that to Shadowheart then. Might be useful on her. Don't think we can chat to these guys. Where are you running? Where are you running?
Alas, I've never learned to converse.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Yeah, that was a misclick, but I guess we could speak to him. We're going to speak to all the companions in depth over time. I don't want to do it all at once, though. How did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call." So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
And he named you the Blade of Frontiers?
No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved, the cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The Frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing.
Who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Alright.
All right. What else is on your mind?
Noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Okay.
By all means. What else is on your mind?
I don't suppose you've come across an expert healer in your travels?
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
Okay, what I meant to do is click on one of these guys.
In umbram cretus sanguine ioratus.
Never learned to converse
Okay,
with
yeah,
your
they're a bit
pen.
involved in what they're doing. I don't think we can interrupt. Sleepy Bear?
I'm sleeping.
Could you move just a little bit? I need to use the elevator.
Okay.
I actually am not going to use the elevator right now, but just interacting. This little bird down here, talk to the bird. I've still got my speak with animals still
Concentrating.
active.
Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
I like the key, actually. We could try and deceive him. I'd leave it out, it's too dull. DC 10, we could add a guidance to that. Oh, crit success.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. This is better.
I'll take that shiny key. Oh, we did. Okay. And that gold. Yeah, I'll leave him his wheat. Alright, we've got a boar here as well. Tusk.
You're testing my patience, Pig.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
We could take all this stuff, I suppose. It's not stealing, so... That is, though. What's this plaque?
Why did you leave?
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
Alright, let's talk to this person.
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Persuasion. I help defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. Still got the bonuses active from guidance. That's fine. Yeah, don't think we made that. I'm not going to inspiration
Not all
on that.
enemies are outside our walls.
Okay. Was there another bird, or was it the one I spoke to? That's where we came in. I don't think there's anything. There's another plaque, but whatever. So let's go in.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Koga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must
Yeah,
pay
what's
the
this?
price.
Wild plaque.
We will imprison.
Forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
This one. I think we're being pulled into the conversation.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Koga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief, poison? What is this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Okay, nature. Don't druids cherish harmony? Jading the girl disrupts nature's balance. Okay. Do get a -1 from our intelligence on that. Persuasion. Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble. Or we could just talk to the snake. But the snake is probably going to obey Korga, so let's do the persuasion. Add another guidance to this. It's a 12, so it's slightly tricky. But we pass.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga.
What was that about?
Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
What's going on with Shadowheart?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Okay. As I said, we will get around to talk to all the companions about their backstories and stuff, but I don't want to sort of front load an episode with it.
More venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Sounds like you have something to confess.
Ha! And you don't? You're wholly without vice or sin, with the occasional lapse in judgment? No. You don't strike me as quite that boring.
Thanks, Gale. Okay, well, let's have a chat with Wrath first. Actually, let's talk to Silver.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Who's been pestering you? I'll teach them a lesson.
Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least.
Okay. What was that? That's some kind of check. Oh, Shadowheart. She's
I didn't
frightened.
realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
Talk to her again. She's got some stuff going on
I
here.
suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
They're just dogs with no table manners. I'll try to avoid them in future where possible.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Okay, we will delve into her backstory a little more at a later date. What about these rats?
The rat glares at you, but says nothing.
Uppity rats. That was Ren, wasn't it? What about Pinter? Ooh, ooh.
The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that Oladan is probably no more happy
The
to
rat
talk.
watches your movements, but does not speak.
Standoffish rats. What's going on with this logbook? Okay, this hefty book is labelled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6 Uktar sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits, up north. Village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. 9th Octar. A group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They've set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory's been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10th Octar. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. 12th Octar. Mudslide did the trick. Buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here, sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanas. Okay, stuff going on. Now, let's talk to Wrath first.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
If I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
How did Karga take over the whole grove?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
I'd like a more solid offer than anything.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the circle forbids it. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Who are these guys?
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
We're standing on top of the table, staring down at him. Why is the Fallen plaque in red? Interesting.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
Okay. So this, there was a chest. I think there was a chest that was it. This one, yeah, it doesn't have red. Actually, it might be empty, of course. If one looks into the eyes etched on this cover long enough, they appear to blink. Okay, while the number of trinkets and bargains a hag personally acquires mean that her powers will be unique compared to that of her sisters, hags as a whole can still be divided into 3 subcategories. Night hags, named as such for their ability to haunt a mortal's dreams, slowly devouring vital essence until the victim's soul can be trapped into the hag's soul bag. They are known for being petty, selfish braggarts. Sea hags, known for devouring their victims whole. Sea hags can terrorize and kill with a single look. They reek of fish and are incapable of making a proper cup of tea. Green hags, they are beautiful, they are powerful. Speak not a word against them. Okay. Interesting. It's worth a bit of money though, I might take it. Alright, let's head in here. I think this is Nettie. I'm going to take the stuff that I can.
Does that hurt?
I could have a little sneak around as well.
Just on a view. Anything of use.
While she's dealing with that bird. Healing potions, take that. Take this though.
I need more pockets. Never wanted the easy path.
Something over there.
Oh, what's Nettie's gloves? Notebook. Talk about ancient blade. Tin cup. I think we can probably safely leave that there. I think we read that, didn't we? Oh. I think he was the one who wrote, or she was the one who wrote the other one saying, don't, you know, don't insult green hags. Interesting. Curse of the vampire. What does that rock do? Oh, we can sit. It's a chair. Oh, was a okay. So his Los, who is another Divinity Original Sin 2 origin character. I can't reach that one. I might be able to jump up, possibly. Maybe I can't take this one.
A devil child, one who tried to steal from us.
Yeah, these are covered by her vision currently. So let's talk to her. I'll talk to this bird first.
Please. I'm resting.
Someone took a chunk out of you. What happened?
The bird says nothing, trying to rest.
I'm not going to prod its wings. Sorry, didn't mean to
The bird
disturb
says
you.
nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
Let's talk to Nettie then.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Wait patiently.
This medication. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
Where did you see another drow?
That's neither here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it?
Healing. Looks like I came to the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Quick look at these things first. More healing potions. Take all that stuff.
These boots have seen everything.
Head on in.
I think this was probably the perception check I failed earlier.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
He and I have the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'd like to stay, if it's all the same.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Looking closer, you realize you've seen this thorn in the wilds. It's Kalimvor's kiss, a briar from the Dale lands, and a deadly poison.
I wonder if that's because we're a ranger, because I didn't get that dialogue in the early access. Try to poison me and you'll regret it.
To hell's with it.
Okay, well let's do a dexterity save. I'm going to add the guidance. So we should pass this unless we get 1 or 2. There we go.
You dodge her blow, but as you regain your footing, you can see the pain in her eyes.
I'm sorry. I truly am. But I can't let you go. If you transform out there, you'll kill everyone in the grove. Everyone for leagues around.
We've got a medicine. We actually got a +3 for that because of our wisdom. I'm not showing symptoms, that means I have time. Good, another big pass.
Master Halsin did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too.
Just want a chance to find a cure.
All right, but on one condition. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Yes, okay.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Yep, I mean, we've already agreed to do it for the other guy.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Good. Well, I've had, in the early access, I've had times with Nettie where it went poorly and I had to kill her. So...
Better a quick draft than ceramorphosis nonetheless.
Take that. So let's have a look on some of these notes. Anatomical sketches of both a drow and an illithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter, illithid undoubtedly, yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of ceramorphosis on the cadaver. Most strange. The final note is a single underlined word. Altered?
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Look at his journal. Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins, led by a drow.
He's even still alive.
We had no choice but to defend ourselves. But that is not the extraordinary, or rather, disturbing part.
Let's go find him.
On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it and have the host's cadaver here in my study. I've told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Korga will demand answers I don't yet have. I'd better record any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Has this drow got anything? He's got a letter. Let's have a look. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M. Hastily written note. Haven't read that yet. My dear Nettie, I entrust you with the circlet to open the library. Wear it always. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune, but won't give it to anyone, so be sure you have good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone and take care of the animals. Don't give fish to Tuffet. She's getting lazy. Master Halsin. Okay, yeah, so there is more to discover here, but I don't need to do so now because we're going to get the rune from Wrath when we discover Halsin, which we will do. A long list of owlbear sightings in the region, separated by a date. The latest entry, written a 10-day ago, says cub, and the word is underlined several times.
That might be worth a look.
I can't even see a lock.
Again, yeah, we don't need to open that now. It will open for us later. I think we... Yeah, I was going to say, I think we can get out. That door shouldn't have closed, but it's fine. Right, well, we've dealt with Nettie now, so we can
That
leave.
might be worth a look.
What's that? Oh, there's something here. On antidotes, what does that say? Okay, salts of mugwort, suspension of bullywug trumpet. When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an excellent extract. Excellent. Okay, what's this? Is that the... Yeah, that's fine. So we're kind of done in here now for the time being. Oh no, we're not. Wait a minute. There's stuff up here. I'm gonna go quiet as well in here. What's the Rite of Thorns? Okay. Investigate Korga.
She's a child.
Press J. What's coming up? So what does this say? The Rite of Thorns is dangerous magic. Why is Karga so determined to do this? We should investigate. Yeah, there is something up with her, and we will investigate. Grove Artifacts. Idol of Sylvanus, a relic formed from the wood and resin of an oak touched by the Forest Father himself. Pray to it quietly to reap Sylvanus' blessing and commune with nature. Below the entry, a chalked note snakes across the stone. So much more. More prayer, more power, Rite of Thorns. Yeah, so she's determined to do this thing. I don't think she's entirely honest about her reasons for doing so. Nothing in there. Gold. Really want to come up around here because there's a hidden chest and it's locked, so let's try and lockpick it. Okay, we've got a +5 bonuses, so as long as we roll 5 or above we should be okay. What do we have? We've got a note, some malachite. Let's look at the note first. The markings crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Korga, swamp docks, tree, meet me, alone. Oladan. Is that the name of that rat? Read this as well. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. So, let's have a quick look at that. So, discover and read Faldorn's Canticle. So she's a shadow druid, Korga. Did I take those things? I'll take them. We could look at the journal. So, investigating her, we found a note address that mentioned meeting the swamp. What's she up to? Yeah, good. Okay, well that's kind of what I wanted to do in here, so we've done that now. Might be some more stuff to steal. Wait for this acolyte to move off.
Where am I needed? 2 steps at a time.
Distract him. Is he about to move? No, okay.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go?
Right, sneak over here. No! Okay, he's moving off anyway.
Alright, time to
We've got a backpack. Yeah, okay, that's worth a little bit of money. A bone. No. Okay, well that wasn't really worth doing, but
need to find a way.
We got some mystery to solve relating to Korga, so that's good. I wonder if Wrath knows anything. We haven't actually talked to her yet. Maybe we should.
Until Master Halsin returns, my eyes must stay on Korga.
Fair enough. Let's actually talk to her.
So that's what you want?
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
I'm thinking of doing this one only so we can kind of persuade her that we're on her side. You protected your own without hesitation, my compliments.
And yet you petitioned on the thief's behalf. A curious display of mercy. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
The rite must be born of powerful magic.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
I come on Zevlor's behalf. His people could perish if you force them out.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Okay, she's a nasty piece of work, but... Yeah, Oladan. I'm sure we've seen Ren somewhere as well. Other than that rat. Anywho, yeah, we don't need to confront her now. It will come in time. So there was a couple of okay, got some mad popping over there and here. I might pause while this is happening. Okay, hope everything has popped in now. I don't know why that was almost moving into this area. Just was like I'd loaded up the game the first time. When I load in, I sort of do leave it sitting just for a minute or so, just to load in everything. But it was like it just was bringing the area in from scratch. It's quite odd. Again, I don't have anything running in the background. And FPS wise, it's doing alright. I don't think there's anything up there, but there is something down here.
Is someone singing? It's beautiful.
I might actually separate characters. No, we'll keep them all together except for me, because I'm going to try and Gloom Stalker this fight. It might be good to come over here.
Such a pretty song.
Let's go that way. Alright, and now with the others, let's come down here.
Keeping pace.
Let's put on a bless as well. Don't suppose she can hit me too. No, too far. Okay, put it on herself then. Oh, she can't. Okay, well that's fine. Okay.
Defender of the people.
Such a pretty song. Shh. Listen.
You shouldn't be standing out in the water. It's dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
I don't want to listen to the noise. Don't hear anything. Come back to shore.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
I'm going to go over to Boring Dude now. And we're going to try a Gloom Stalker thing. Oop. Hang on. Why is the fight going on down there without me?
What happened?
Alright, didn't quite go as I was imagining it would, but that's fine. Say 55. If we were to jump, hopefully get a bit closer. I don't have enough movement. Really? Why is that?
Got to press on.
You're saying if I'm here I can't hit? Yeah, I can. There we go. Have that.
Time to push my luck again.
What have I got? Okay, so I've used my action, but I can apply the Hunter's Mark. Ooh. Additional swift action. Yeah, okay. Maybe hit this one? Actually, let's put the Hunter's Mark. I think that's a free action, so I can put the Hunter's Mark on as a bonus. Now, let's use this. 90%. Pretty good. One hit kill. Well, I think it's the one we hit before, so it's 2 hits really, but 1 turn kill if you like. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for us. I could play my loot, but we'll leave it there. I don't really want you there. Have I not got my Expeditious Retreat or Misty Step or whatever it was I took? Did I not learn that? I thought I did. Okay, well I'll take this then, because they automatically hit. Jump. Well, yeah, I think I still get attacked if I jump, so I'm just going to leave him there. Oh yeah, he got an attack of opportunity on. Yep, Hellish Rebuke again. My turn again. Okay, I've resisted the song. Oh, yeah, let's reapply the Hunter's Mark. We'll take down this one who's luring them. Go. We can move a bit. Okay, finally Will's turn. Going on with his movement. Oh, okay, maybe if I jump. Good, okay. Well, I was going to probably Eldritch Blast anyway, so let's do that now.
Allow me to demonstrate.
What's on a Firebolt? 65? Oh, let's do it.
Let's finish this.
Where's that thing I can do that gives us advantage? It's a bonus action. You know, the thing I had that conjures up a close... Oh, this one, isn't it? It's an action, though, so that seems a bit pointless. But maybe I can do the spiritual weapon. Does it matter? Probably not. Let's take the maul. Attack with that, because it might kill it. Oh, don't know. Okay. What about the thing? Why can't I... Can it not attack on this round? I wonder what save that is. It might be Wisdom, which we're pretty high on. Well, let's shoot the luring one again. For what it's worth, we might as well reply the mark. Oh, wow. It's nasty. Right, can the thing hit now? It can. There we go. We done? Protector of the Small.
Are they gone?
Go back to your remember, this is Shadowheart talking. Go back to your parents. There's worse in the wilds than harpies.
They're gone. Now there's just Mole. She'll be so mad. I didn't get the gold from the nest. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Well, we've already seen Mole, haven't we? So that's fine. Let's have a look what's over here. A polished dagger. I think it does more damage than a standard dagger. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong. Worth a bit more. Oh. Sure I could dual wield before. Maybe it's because I've got the rapier. It's not a light weapon, is it? That's probably why. Yeah, I don't know if those harpies are monstrosities. They might have been. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, what's Gale what to say?
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
Met with a lot of harpies, did you?
And worse. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ugh, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
Such as?
There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for us.
Good, okay. I don't think there's much there. Don't think we can get down there. There might be some stuff over there to have a look at, though, in their nest. Plus there's the dead ones. Let's come down here. Oh! I don't know why I did that. What I meant to do was take a short rest as we took a little bit of a battering in that fight. Yeah, I don't know quite what happened with that first round, but they kind of just... I'd have to have a look at the recording again. Maybe the harpies were first in that initiative order, I didn't quite see. In any case, I was kind of expecting them to kind of just sit there while I went up there and shot at them. But I still got the first round bonus and stuff, so that's all good. Some gold.
No traps, please.
Yeah, fine. I think that's about it for this area. Yeah, we've already been to Mol and been friendly with her, so I don't think we need to go there again. We already had enough credit in the bank with her thieves through other things that we'd done. Where are we? There we are.
Ah, my grizzle. What can you tell me about this place?
Moon, sun, will remind me. No, that doesn't work. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
What's that tune you're singing?
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother.
Are you all right?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Let me see if I can help.
It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want.
First things first, what's the song about?
My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her, dancing beneath the stars, a huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble, like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect.
Keep going. What would you say to your teacher if she were here right now?
That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
Well, that's what your lyrics need to say.
Moon, moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Wait.
Volume of the song does seem to be quieter than the rest.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last lights down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and note it, I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Sorry.
It was the same in the early access. I don't know why the song is so quiet compared to the rest of the game volume. There we go. Would you look at this grove? So lovely, so grove-like. That song was beautiful, worthy of a few tears. I don't know where she got the string orchestra from,
That's
but...
the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Toughen up. Well, you've come up with a fine tribute to her.
Lihala said that's why eulogies were important. They were for the living as well as the dead. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Okay, very nice. Zaza, we could take the lift up, but I'm actually, because we need to go and see the girl's parents and kind of turn in that quest, we're just going to pop up here instead.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without
her. Get a reward out of them. I hope we meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Ooh, folk hero, snake whisperer, rules inspired. And we got Chimera's locket. Grants its wearer the ability to cast dancing lights.
The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves.
That's okay, but that might be one I keep for Gale to eat.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. Stupid.
I'm gonna go and just pop by the merchant on our way out. I don't know what's going on with this strange ox. Maybe because I failed that second check, I don't know. But we are basically done in the grove now. It takes quite a long time to get through here. There's a lot to do. We're going to go back out into the wilds.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Okay. This looks a little different maybe. So what has he got? Oh, that's the one I sold. Yeah, okay, that's stuff I sold then, isn't it? What we got down here. She's got decent armor. So I'm probably not going to buy anything else. At this point, but we can sell some stuff. I'll keep that. Again, I'm going to keep that for Gale to absorb, so hang on to it. I kind of picked up these books to sell. Yeah, I grabbed those. They're not magical or anything, so we can sell them. That's probably it. What was the half-torn note? Oh, that was the one from... Oh, hang on. Let's keep that, because that's to do with the Shadow Druid thing, isn't it? Okay. A bit more gold in. So send that to camp. Cool.
Sylvanus be with you.
There is one thing I want to do first before we move on. Because there was that treasure pile there. Let's teleport over. Have a look at the treasure pile, and then we'll move on to areas new. Need to get up to it. Up here, wasn't it? It's on the other side of this building. Was it here? Here, it was this, wasn't it, I think? I don't know if these were appearing in the early access. That's kind of cool.
What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Okay, what do we get? 10 gold and a scroll. Oh well. That's always worth checking. So let's see. I'm going to go back to... Zoom out a little bit. Oh, okay. It says return to Zevlor. Maybe we'll do that first. Really, we haven't decided anything with Zevlor. Because we're gonna actually maybe I won't return to him because I'm worried they might just go. Whereas I want to
I've faced countless perils and
stop the ritual first.
This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint though.
There we go. So we are going to head out to pastures new in the wilderness. In the next episode. We've done the Grove now. Lots of quests to get on with. And I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, then if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be fantastic. As would leaving me a comment. Let me know what you think about the game, this playthrough, anything you like, really. I know a few of the people who are watching this series are playing the game themselves. You know, just let me know how you're finding your experience. Let me know what class you're playing as well. I'm obviously playing Ranger Gloom Stalker here, but interested to see or hear what other people's experiences with their own classes they're playing are like. And also, if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do so. So thanks very much once again, and I hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3. Bye for now.